How about it? All the glass rumbling hits, yeah.
This is Major Lake Fishing's Bass Pro Tour. It's the Lawrence Stage 5 Kentucky Lake presented by Mercury Championship Day.
All right, guys, Championship Day. They never get old. They don't. There's always something that, there's always a storyline. There's always a challenge. Kentucky Lake has been really good to me over the years. I think I've had 4 top 10s on this body of water out of the events that I fished. I think maybe 6 events that I fished. So had some really good tournaments here. Never won. This one to me is it's all about beating a couple guys that have the best day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you're looking at Jake. You know, being able to practice as much as he has, being a local angler, knowing so many places, it's not going to be an easy task. You know, you look at the other anglers that have run around and been able to go. Like you look at a Cole Floyd that's been around this area. He's going to be a tough one to beat. And there's just all these guys in this top 10 are going to be not easy. It can happen. You pull up in the right place, you catch 50 pounds. I mean, it's going to take over 100 pounds to win this tournament today. We're going to have to absolutely reel them in as fast as we can. Never stop. It's going to be like a dang Nick and Jack 2.0 moment of like how focused I am. You know, I have fun messing around these little here and there, but today is just straight business. And when I turn that switch on, that's all I'm thinking is the win. Hoisting the trophy at the end of the day. And whether it happens or it doesn't, the big key is giving everything you have on the water and leaving it all out there. So that way when you come back, you just know like, hey, it wasn't my time. Or it was your time. And so that's the plan today, to give it everything I have, every ounce of energy that I have. We'll let the chips fall where they fall. You just keep.
I'm gonna get my nails soon and my toes.
Yeah, are we going fishing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not it. I can't make that cast with that. All right, guys, we decided to sort of stop on a place that I fished a little bit first day, but it was just open. Unfortunately, I'm setting up away from the opposite of the current, so don't really like the way we're setting up right now, but fish a bait a little bit differently than I normally would, and I might have to here in a second if we'll see. First one in the morning, bit it. Here, buddy. Come here. First one in the morning, baby. We got his first one.
2 pounds, 1 ounce.
2-pounder. Not a big one, but we gotta keep her going. number 2.
2 pounds, 4 ounces.
Not the biggest one, but just trying to figure out a bait that I can for sure catch them on. Found the janitor, baby. Want him. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Didn't want to have to. Tried to crank them. Tried to crank them. Try to do all that. Come here. Come here. A little bit better one right there. Ooh, he was barely hooked. Got that one. All right, now the party's starting.
3 pounds, 4 ounces.
There you go. Angles are everything. Make that same cast. It was pretty quick on that cast. I'll get right there. Please, come here. Yes, sir. Got that one. All right.
2 pounds, 12 ounces.
There you go. That's a solid fish. You gotta grab it. Rig 2 up. That wasn't enough. Already messed me up on them. So just throwing a Green Pumpkin Magic janitor right now. Nico style, size 2, Nico hook, finesse. 10-pound Suffix. Come here, buddy. Regular bass.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
You know, that was non-sportable. It's like, geez, I'm not gonna do this long. All right, let's roll. All right, we gotta go. I can't. I gotta do something else. There he is. Come on, buddy. Yep, gotcha. We're gonna have to catch him, I know that.
2 pounds, 7 ounces.
There he is. Come on, buddy.
2 pounds, 15 ounces.
All right. Guys, we don't have time to sit there and mess around right now. We're behind. We got to then catch up. Oh gosh, I freaking smoked it, dude. Don't get. Come on. Feels weird. Okay, we got him hooked inside. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Don't do that. There we go.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
There we go. Sorry, little buddy. Get right ahead on out of there. There's one. Largemouth. Baby, let's go.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
Just wanted to see. Where are we at? Good one. Smallmouth.
2 pounds, 1 ounce.
Yep. All right, guys. Got our little place. Cleanup crawl. Back of a jig. We will continue to try to catch what we can. Had a bite about every cast on that, so. Not the fastest way to catch them, but largemouth.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
Okay. Sorry. Just trying to get him back quick. There he is. Smallmouth for sure. Here, buddy. Yes, sir. All right, now we're starting to get on them a little bit. Gotta make up a little ground right now. Again,
2 pounds, 13 ounces.
okay, awesome. There you go. Almost 3 pounder. Another cleanup crawl on. Football jig. Shout out to Jacob Wall on the super glue. He was looking out this morning. Control. How much?
5 minutes.
How far are we down? Big smallmouth. Big smallmouth. Pretty sure. buddy. There you go. Little freeloader, 5 1/4 freeloader. Not out quite yet, but we caught a dang big smallmouth on him.
3 pounds, 12 ounces.
That's a nice one. Man. Oh my gosh.
Lines out in the period 1.
All right, not a horrible period, not a horrible end of the period, but I needed 50 pounds that period, and we've caught, what did we catch?
We had 31 pounds, 13 ounces.
Just off the pace, man, off the pace. Oh, we're gonna have a miraculous next period, I know that. Trying to get a little momentum going. That's what we gotta do. Get the right cast, catch a couple of right fish. We gotta make a comeback here. This next period is really gonna be important. Just gotta. There he is. Snapped it up and grabbed it. Freaking smoked it. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Yes, sir. You have a large head, a big head. Unbelievable.
3 pounds, 3 ounces.
Let him go right back. Right in the mouth.
1 pound, 11 ounces.
See if we can get one more bite and we out. All right, cool. There's a good one. Come here, buddy. Come here. There you go. We just gotta keep up. We gotta stay pace, man.
2 pounds, 14 ounces.
That's another solid fish. We need like, heck yeah. We need like a 5-pounder to bite. It's bad. I'm gonna make one cast in a minute real quick. One cast real quick. Hold on. There he is. Last cast, but we got the right lineup now.
Gotcha. 1 pound, 12 ounces.
There you go. There's another one on a freeloader. Using that screw lock hybrid. This is a new freeloader that's coming out at iCast. It's a 5 1/4. Actually, I've been catching a lot of my fish. Well, a lot of my fish on that. And the thing is, there's a misconception. A lot of times, a minnow style bait, like a freeloader, is you need to have forward-facing sonar. Obviously, I do not have forward-facing sonar right now, and it's just a feel thing more than anything. You gotta line up like whereabouts you feel like the fish are at. So a lot of times I'll line up with my Lowrance, 75, 85 feet out. Let the bait hit the bottom. And then it's just a feel thing. You're just like anything else, you're imparting action into the bait. So a lot of times they'll come up and it's just it's a deadly technique at times to hover a bait. It's harder to do when you're a little bit deeper because you don't know exactly how far off the bottom you are. But you actually typically hook them a lot better because you're not seeing the bite. You're just imparting action to the bait. You know, with these bigger style minnows and bigger heads, having the right rod is really important. Action, all that stuff's a really important part of it. And I'm throwing like a 7-1 medium, but it's more like a medium plus. This is the select rod from Duckett, and this is my actually select rod that I designed, but it's just a little bit better, like drop shot, shaky head. When you go up in size and weight, a lot of times you need a little bit more backbone to your bait, a little bit more weight. Like a lot of times, like I'm throwing like a 7-0 medium, it's a lot faster tip, doesn't have as much backbone. But when you step up to, you know, 5-6 inch baits, 1/4 ounce, 5/16, 3/8 even, you need a little bit more backbone in your rod, a little bit more to him. So that might have only been the last bite we're gonna have, but I wanted to try to see if I could switch up techniques. It's just, I knew I broke them up. Caught 5, but caught 3 squirrels, so. Tried, boys. Good one. Big smallmouth, largemouth. That's a big one too. Here. Here. Yes. Chipping away.
3 pounds, 6 ounces.
There you go. Chipping away. Good one. Good one. I don't know what he is. Oh gosh. Come here, baby. Here. Boom, baby. Yes, sir. Clean up crawl. Little football action. Old school, baby. Old school Tennessee River. Doo-doo.
3 pounds, 10 ounces.
Another solid fish. Let's let the fish go. Feel like take your time. Football Jeep. I'm really wanting to fish, so. Another one. Smallmouth. Come here. Some smallmouth scare me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They scare me. I just boat flip them. I'd rather boat flip them. The way they've been acting.
3 pounds, 0 ounces.
Nice smallmouth. And that is the culprit. Right there. Green pumpkin watermelon. Just retied. Let's get back after them, boys. Another one. They're big largemouth. Big old head, son. Get over here. Yes. Yeah, baby. I'm getting this suckers fired up.
3 pounds, 7 ounces.
That's another solid fish. Right there. I mean, it's been good. What do I say? There he is. Went for the okie doke. Come on. Small jaws. Dang, snap it.
2 pounds, 8 ounces.
2.5 pound smallmouth. I think that's the cast right there. Gosh dang.
One pound, 9 ounces.
Sorry. I'm gonna let him go right there. We'll roll and get her dang. Another. It's grindy, man. Just trying to grind some out, trying to let stuff reset is really what we're trying to do right now. I just saw Jake run by, so contemplating whether if I want to run further or not. Try to maximize everything I got around here, and sort of what I'm thinking, but not 100% sure, to be honest. All right, let's roll. I got to go check 3 places, run up there. If I can't get on them, it's fine. Turn right back around, check it, and roll back. Give it a little time. That gives me 10 minutes there. I'm not gonna do that. I had a bite right there. Whew.
5, 4.
There ain't that many of them there. I just need to make one more place count right now.
In a pier 2.
Whew. I need one more place that can really catapult me up this leaderboard. I really do. I need, like, well, not catapult, but really put a couple pounds on. I'm really like 4 or 5 fish I need on like these onesie twosie spots. You know, there was a boat sitting here, nice, at least the local was nice enough to absolutely let me in. So I really appreciate that. I just you run 10 miles and you just never know. You got to take the chance. You don't know what's going to be available, what's not, what's going to be broken up, what's not. It's the name of the game, man. You just got to keep grinding and hope you make the right decision. And that's literally what it is. And you got to trust. And typically I'm in that side of things where I really like to run, like constantly covering water. And I feel like Jake and I are very similar. I think a lot of the best, in my opinion, some of the best ledge fishermen are guys that understand, like, hey, you know, when they're grouped up right, be able to have a lot of places and try to rotate on those places, especially in this format where you're just trying to get a big bite. You know, you're trying to get numbers of bites. You need them set up right if you can help it. So. That's a bite. I don't know if he scores. Oh my gosh. Sir. Okay, yeah.
2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
1 pound, 9 ounces.
I mean, just another scoreable right there. Every one of them is definitely making an impact. Got the line up now. Now let's see if we can't catch them on that jig. I was like, man. So like, it's such a dang. It's all about the lineup, the cast. You could be just casting just a little bit. Oh gosh, that's always a good one. Boom, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Let's do it.
3 pounds, 2 ounces.
3-2. Beautiful fish. I'm gonna let that one go real quick. Swim away from your school, buddy. All right, got the line up now. Mm, 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 mm.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
115. Another solid fish. It's everything is the lineup. Your dang lineup. You have to spot lock, line up, rod, reel, line. Everything is such an important part of the. Like, you can be off a fraction and not get a bite. It's everything. It's all I love. This is OG offshore bass fishing. Caught more without utilizing the scope and forward than I have with it. So let's roll. Let's roll, boys. You there? There he is. Good one too. Solid.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
There you go. Six more pounds. Gotta get to 100 pounds, man. It's the dang. I'm just telling you. You roll up on a dang hammer hole here, you can drop 30 pounds in 5 throws. Got it. Better. You're fine. Here, I'm just gonna grab him real quick. Oh, come on, I knew he was right there. There he is. There we go. All right, another one of the things. Oh, hello, mister.
2 pounds, 4 ounces.
There you go, man. Just one more from what we set as a target weight here a second ago. So we're about to, got to crack the 100 pounds. There he is. Big and two, whatever it is. No, it's not big, but it's not little. That'll get us to that cut weight of get over 100 pounds. Get over 100 pounds right there. Oh, it's a 100-pound fish.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
All right, that is 100 pounds of them. 100 pounds. I said basically 130 is what I thought it was going to take. but that gave us exactly what we need. Nice guy let us in. Big. Good one right here. That's the thing. That's a nail in the coffin right there, baby. That's a nail in the coffin. Oh my goodness. That's a good fish. Another 3+ pounder, man. Kentucky Lake is
3 pounds 4 ounces.
Kentucky Lake is absolutely on its way back, man. It's obviously catching over 100 pounds in a single day. Pretty insane. Organizations, we just got to take care of this place. We just realize, you know, how fragile a fishery could be, even as massive as it is. With the Asian carp, they've done a good job of really eliminating a lot of them. Obviously, there's still a few around, but it just really comes down to good spawns and taking care of these fish, man. Trip for a lot of people. And it's something to me that obviously there's a lot of people that call this place home. There's a lot of nice bass like this one right here. They call this place home. And it comes down to really taking care of this fishery, making sure if we're putting them in a live well, making sure we have ice, making sure we have
1 pound 12 ounces.
some sort of rejuvenate or G juice or some sort of fish additive. Really taking the time, limiting probably, I mean, really just eventually, hopefully we get to a point, you know, obviously fishing is we've seen bigger weights in a lot of our fisheries, but taking care of our fishery, you know, I'm hoping long term that we can figure out a way to do catch, weigh, release in a lot of our tournaments, man. It just, you know, even weeknighters, man, we could really do a lot of things that positively impact this sport and make it to where our kids get an opportunity to catch them, and our kids get an opportunity to catch them, and hopefully continue to do that, man. We just thankful. Another big one. Got him fired up. Got a pretty good one. Come here, buddy. Come here. All right. All right. This is now just fun. I told you all I was gonna be serious all day, and I have been. I apologize. I normally am very talkative and normally tell you guys a lot of information, and I just, this, you know, just getting so close so many times.
3 pounds 1 ounce.
I just had that focus, and, you know, really focused on trying to win this tournament, trying to make sure I didn't mess up, you know, and make a bad cast or miss a fish.
3, 2, 1. Lines out. End of the day.
Man, we did it. Oh gosh. I try to keep this together. My dad passed away earlier this year, and I just felt like he was with me all week. I did. It's the first tournament that I fished since, you know, on a lake that we fished together, and this one had a lot of meaning to it, man. Obviously, he was a big part of my life, and I wouldn't be here without him, man. I just wanted to win it for him, you know, and I just felt like, gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's tough, man. It's just obviously anybody who's lost their parents or lost their father, it's not easy, man. When Father's Day is coming up, and it's the first Father's Day that I'll be without my dad, and I just wanted to represent and you know, give him the win and just do it for him. He gave me a lot of opportunity throughout my life, and I wouldn't be here without him. So I know y'all probably have. Some of y'all can, you know, he lost a battle with cancer in April, and it was right during Red Crest, and it just feels like this one's for you, Pops.
With the win here today, it's going to be his 9th Bass Pro Tour victory. He had 110 pounds, 13 ounces, 46 scoreable bass. Big bass went 409. Please welcome up Mr. Jacob Wheeler! Well, here comes up. Jacob, you've been across the stage with me many times. I don't even know if I need to pose a question. Break it down for me.
It was an unbelievable week. Man, it just everything worked out perfectly. I won the round, which all year long that's been like the kiss of death, and like this strategy of hoping to win and get in, and then it's Saturday, and then you come back out there on Sunday and you lose touch with them. And I did a little bit this morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, man, I should have made a different decision. And you know, obviously Jake was really catching them good, and I'm like, I just have to lock in. I have to catch 30 plus pounds a period, and if I can do that, we have a chance. And so I ran around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I was just slow, methodical, and caught them, you know, on multiple different baits. And I was able to start to get some momentum. But with the last two tournaments, basically on the BBT side of it, getting second place finishes by just the last cast, and then like with Drew, like one scoreable fish, you just never know when you're safe, especially on a lake like Kentucky Lake. You know, I had a 20-pound lead, and I'm sure some people are like, oh, you got it. I'm like, no. You better, and someone asked us, when do you think you had it? I said, I knew I probably had about 10 minutes to go, because you just never know what's going to happen on an epic place like this. You just truly never know. And so, like, to me, obviously I was fighting off tears all day, especially the last half of the day. I mean, I could just tell my dad was with me, and it was a lot. So I tried to focus. I could just hear in my mind, like, finish it, man. And I'm like, it was something special.
You know, after the first period, I think you had said, man, I wanted to hit 50. Jake, I think, was real close to that. Did that put you in a different gear for the second and third period, or you just sort of stuck to that game plan?
Yeah, I knew that I needed to catch up, and I didn't anticipate Jake to fall off much. And so when it all went down, I'm like, I started to catch up a little bit. I thought he was going to continue to catch him. He was slacking off a little bit. And so I was like, well, I'm like, maybe there's a chance, you know, because you get up on, you know, it's like you get up on, Jake's getting up on me, like it's like, you know, like OKC getting up on the Pacers, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, it was like they had the game the whole time. So I was like, well, you know, it's his home lake. He knows it backwards and forwards. So I knew he had some stuff left in the kitty, you know, and so you know, it was definitely that second period that things started to transition. I started to get more dialed in to actually making casts. I'm constantly looking at my angles, because you have current going, you have the wind like blowing against the current. So it was so important that those angles on those places, like if I would cast this way, I wouldn't get a bite. Then I would move directions and I would cast a different direction of the same bait, same presentation, and get those fish to bite. And it was just, once I started to understand that and it started to click, I started to realize what my positioning was and what it needed to be. And I started doing that on every place. Even if they were scattered out and they were already busted up, I could catch a few, and that made all the difference in the world.
You know, at the end of the day, once it was lines out, you dedicated this one to your dad. Were those emotions coming on strong in the third period, or was it just a wave after it was lines out?
I could just tell, you know, my dad was there. You know, I could just tell he was. I spent a lot of time out here on this lake and spent a lot of time with my dad, you know, and I remember in practice I ran to a point, I went by a point that had he caught a 6.5 pounder on, and I just, you know, it's just great to reminisce, you know what I'm saying, and throwing a flat tie crankbait, he loved to throw a crankbait, and I caught several nice fish on a crankbait this week, and to be able to win it for him, it really means the whole world to me.
You're just as much of an inspiration to these two kids as he was to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time he hoists the trophy as a 9-time winner on the Bass Pro Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Lowrance Stage 5 Kentucky Lake presented by Mercury champion Jacob Wheeler! An incredible run, 110 pounds, 13 ounces, gets it done. He broke the curse of the direct berth into the championship round. So many guys have tried and not succeeded. He gets the job done here on Kentucky Lake, Lake Barkley. An emotional one for sure. And now, without further ado, bringing on his lovely wife with the presentation of the check of $150,000. Let's hear it for Jacob Wheeler and family! Behalf of everyone here at Minn.
I was like, oh my god. You're literally ending the day and you're like, yeah. Oh my. Is it ever gonna stop? I mean, dude, I'm telling you, it's all I can do not to take that boat right now and go throw me a jig with a cleanup crawl on there and do this. Dude. Oh, it's unbelievable. It's so good. Hey, jigs are sold out now. Everybody's jigs. It's over. Unbelievable. Burn out. Oh, put this guy in here. Move some boxes around. That's how much tackle I bring. I can't even put it all back in there. All right, we got that. Got some custom freeloaders nobody can get yet. We're good.
We're going to dinner.
Time to go to dang Poppies. Poppies actually what it is. I like Poppies better, but it's Poppies. Whatever. Let's go. I might wear anything. I don't have a shirt, but whatever. Here, I gotta give you this thing. Mike. That Mike? All right, Nick, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go eat.
Let's go eat.
Go Patriots.